Hello, everybody. My name's Yasmina Siaratson, and I'm the Sales and Marketing Director.
I'm Christophe Bonnet, Dynamic Planner, MD for Europe.
And I'm Ben Goss, co-founder and CEO of Dynamic Planner. Dynamic Planner is the UK's leading risk-based end-to-end financial planning system. It's used by over a third of investment advice firms today. For those of you that are looking to scale your wealth management businesses, but find the business of converting savers to investors because you find it's challenging from a suitability point of view, from an efficiency point of view, because you've got lots of advice systems that don't talk to each other, and you find the challenge of engaging clients, we have a solution for you. Dynamic Planner enables you to match people with suitable portfolios through really engaging financial planning at scale. It turns traditionally hours of advisor time into moments and enables you to engage with smiling customers across multiple channels. We're here today to announce the first localizations for continental Europe, and we're really, really excited about it. Should we take a look? Yaz, perhaps a demo.
Thanks very much, Ben. So, we're going to take you through a live demonstration, and it's going to be a bit of a role play, okay? So, I'm going to be the wealth manager, the financial advisor. You guys can be wealth managers, so I work for you. Ben is going to play the investor, okay? So, Ben has replied to one of our adverts or clicked a link, and he's intimated that he is ready to take some financial advice. And he's passed our qualification criteria. So he's got £300,000 to invest. So we're happy. He's happy. He receives an email from us into his inbox, and it's inviting him to start his financial planning journey. And he's asked to fill out a risk and a sustainability profiling questionnaire. He does that in the comfort of his own home. He even watches a short video, so he really understands the questions that he's about to answer. He's super engaged. He sat on the sofa with his wife, Jane. I would mention at this point that our questionnaires have been localized in France, Spain, Italy, Germany, and Belgium using local experts already. So he sat on the sofa. He finishes off his questionnaire. He's pre-filled it for the sake of this role play, so that's why he's scrolling through it. It normally takes about 10 minutes. At the end of it, he gets told he's a risk level 5, and Jane's a risk level 7. They're both really happy, and they get an email saying that we're going to organize a meeting. So, over to the office. We can use the Dynamic Planner screens live via Zoom or Teams in a meeting with our clients. So, we load up the screens, and we have a really good conversation around risk with Ben and Jane. We can have a conversation using all sorts of different mediums. So, for example, we could have a conversation with words, or a conversation with pictures, for example, or we could have conversations using numbers, or we could have conversations using lines. And we can have a really great conversation around exactly what that £300,000 means. Whether we can strive towards the £300,000, or potentially we could have to prepare for a lower amount, or we could have to prepare for a higher amount, and have a really good conversation around risk. So, now, Ben really wants to know at what point might his money run out in later life. So we have a really good conversation with Ben and Jane around what are their hopes and dreams for the future. And he says that he wants to retire when he's 67, and that he wants to have a boat when he's just about to retire with Jane, and it's going to cost £20,000. And also he wants to have a holiday en Provence every year that's going to cost around £6,000. So we can use Dynamic Planner again in the meeting, but we can see, unfortunately, that he's not going to be able to achieve his hopes and dreams of the future at this level of risk. So we say, okay, well, perhaps you want to be able to invest your surplus income now before you retire, and perhaps you want to be able to adjust your expenditure expectations once you do retire. And once we do that, we can see that, in fact, they are able to achieve their hopes and dreams of the future. And Jane's listening in avidly, and she actually thinks that perhaps she might be able to retire a little bit earlier as well, which means that they can actually share their time together. So they're really happy. They understand the level of risk that they want to be in. And now we can say to them, okay, we're going to send you an email after this, and you're going to get all the information you need. And I can pop back into the office, and I can actually make those recommendations inside Dynamic Planner. So we can move the money from where they're sitting in cash today, and we can move it over to a higher risk fund, which is a sustainable fund, because we know that Ben and Jane were really interested in sustainability. We can make those recommendations, and at a touch of a button, we can produce a beautiful magazine quality report that has all the information that Ben and Jane require. And we can send that either via a PDF, via email, or indeed you can pull it through the open API into Dynamic Planner and expose it in a dashboard, whatever is best for you and your client. So thank you very much. We are Dynamic Planner, so we are an end-to-end risk-based financial planning system. And we would be delighted to talk to you about how we can help you grow your wealth management businesses. So please do either pop onto our website or come and speak to us on the booth. And I do believe that we're all allowed to vote for each other. So I would be greatly appreciative if you vote for us. So thank you very much.